He's going to tell us about his portfolio right now.
I'd love to hear it.
I love this. Who is this guy?
He's the stud, dude. He's the guy that got the place together.
Great. Of course, because he's the only guy that with a square jaw.
Leo never wants to give me any credit. Why do you keep talking shit about me in front of my face, Leo?
I'm not.
I paid for this place too, goddammit.
He pays rent here, but there was a big amount up front that needed to be put down, right? One man was able to do it.
Yep, the guy who has the master bedroom and
very nice bedroom,
whose eyes are the clearest for most of the day.
No, this guy looks great. He looks like he could maybe be Dutch or from he looks like a Dane. Yeah, he looks like a European. He looks like a Northern European rower. You know?
Oh yeah.
Like he's done
hot
some
girl.
crew.
Yeah, he's got a hot chick. He's got a hot chick.
That Scandinavian. That's also a sign of weakness, though, because these guys can talk him into socializing the rent.
Right.
And him and then fucking freeloading on him a little bit.
No, but you know what? I think those Scandinavians, I think at heart, they're just as fucking racist as any backwater hillbilly fuck you'd find in Mississippi. I think they're like colonialists.
Yeah.
They're even worse than racist because they're like, those Africans need us. They need some of our nobility, some of our chivalry.
Sure,
you know what I mean?
Sure. Yeah.
Whereas Americans are like, we just don't want him dating our daughter.
Yeah.
Is that so hard?
Yeah.
Is that so much to ask? Like, what's more evil?
No, I get you. Yeah, no, these guys see themselves as like the guy in the pith helmet, like pulling close a group of African youths.
Right.
That's how the Swedes. And they also
gather my little black boys, suckle at the it's this paternal racism.
Yeah, if you guys
sort
want
of
to
like
see
how we view Big Chet.
No, there's racism on Instagram. Whenever there's all these very nice like nature shots of Sweden, and I follow some of these because they're cool. And in the comments, they're like, "Oh, it's not like that anymore." All the immigrants that came in. Sweden's done. Sweden's done.
Right.
And it's like they got 10% immigrants. It's not like, dude.
And nobody fucking lives there.
Yeah,
there's
dude, relax.
200,000 Swedes.
Relax, dude.
But that's why. But they're going hard right though.
They are.
Because let's just think about them though for a second. If you live in Amsterdam, you're used to riding one-speed bicycles everywhere.
Right.
You're lounging at pastry shops. Mm-hmm. You make a good living as a cobbler.
That says a lot about your society.
Whatever the fuck
How many speeds your bicycles have says a lot.
That says a lot about your society.
Yeah, that's so fucking true.
Dude, they're riding one-speed bikes. They don't got to be anywhere.
No.
They got this idyllic river running through it.
Beautiful.
Then one day, a whole busload of desperate Angolans show up at your fucking door wearing dirty soccer jerseys, shoeless. Mm-hmm. You freak the fuck out as a human being. You do.
Yeah.
And in America, we have so much land.
Yeah.
It's these people kind of get absorbed. In LA, you don't even notice. They get absorbed into Skid Row and a flop house in Koreatown.
Yeah.
But you live in Sweden.
Yeah.
10,000 of these motherfuckers, it leaves a dent somehow.
We are probably the least racist people globally. Like if in LA
of the former imperialist countries, absolutely.
100%.
Yeah.
Like in LA, just it is whites are just the minority here.
Yeah.
And like if you are a racist guy in LA, you're gonna drop dead of a stroke at 35.
Yeah.
There's just way too much stimulation.
You gotta
for your
give
hatred.
up. You gotta just rescind your hatred or leave.
There's no paradise to protect. The city's completely fucked. No. So and most of us are transplants here anyway.
Right.
So we don't feel like insert group name here is destroying or conquering our turf.
Yeah.
Even Ratic, you look racist. You're not.
Yeah, I'm not that racist.
That's like the best thing you could say about Ratic is he's very open to homosexuals and races.
Yeah. Totally.
He's dating.
I've said some stupid shit.
You say a lot of things about Leo and Danny.
Yeah.
But call him transphobic even. But I wouldn't even go that far. This is a melting pot of losers. You know what I mean? It's not.
We get them coming in. We even had Ashley Transdale. This pod. We have a very big fan that's a trans.
Who texted me today?
That's great.
She says she's getting recognized by a lot of Mexican men in Fullerton.
Oh, that's great. That's great for her.
We got similar fan bases, dude. They probably listen to the Connect
for sure.
Fullerton Mexican, shout out.
Yeah, dude, it's wild. Like I was doing a gig in Cleveland.
Wow.
And I got family in Cleveland.
Sleeper, kind of a cool city. We've been there for work too.
Yes.
Beautiful. Downtown is beautiful.
Totally. I really like Cleveland.
Yeah.
But my racist aunt and uncle, their niece is there. My cousin, who's haven't seen her since the 90s, but she's really shaped up to be, a sightly woman.
Oh,
Let's
wow.
call it that.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
A woman of size?
You guys would smash.
Woman of size?
No. Like she's
cute.
hot. She's got a big fat ass.
And you made it sound like she was fat. That's
thought she was a woman of
okay,
size.
okay.
I thought you were going to say you guys would cut her in half with a katana.
I got you. No. She's fucking hot.
We would bang. Well, you would bang too, though, right? I mean,
I would bang.
Yeah.
But
Wait, she's your niece?
no, she's my cousin.
First cousin?
First cousin. But
That's the.
I told you I banged my first cousin's first cousin.
right. So it was almost
on this show.
Yeah, he said the last time he was here, he was talking about banging a cousin.
Yes.
But
yes.
I bet a first cousin's-
hottest fuck I've had to date is banging basically your cousin. Your
That's
cousin's
awesome.
cousin.
second cousin?
Well, but whatever my cousin's cousin is.
Yeah, that's fine.
Very minor blood.
No, there's no
relation.
blood. There's no blood.
That's
but anyway, so their white daughter, my cousin, is at the show.
Yeah.
And she comes up to me afterwards with her black as fuck boyfriend.
Wow.
And just 2 generations
Big
ago,
penis on that guy.
everybody, this would have been forbidden. And like he's kicking it like it's nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
That's what I mean. Yeah, that's,
So it's
that's
like-
a lot of America, I think.
That's a lot of America. Like
Yeah.
nobody cares anymore. Like
Nobody
we got
cares.
way bigger issues. The Fed is a way bigger issue.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
That's why black Republicans are good for race relations. Black
think
Trump
so.
supporters, black people that like tote Second Amendment rights, like we need more of that.
I think
shit.
there's a lot of them.
There is a lot of
And
it.
it's-
It just doesn't. It's not that big of a deal anymore.
It's amazing to see them get slurred by the left for their
For sure.
function. Yeah,
Isn't it ironic?
If you are like one of those people who, after George Floyd, if you were out there going crazy about white fragility and white racism, like I at this point just you're the fucking racist if you're talking about that, because I know that if you were hyper race conscious and you think that like white people need to take a knee and apologize, I know that you dislike white people, and that
Yes.
makes you the fucking
Yes.
racist, and I just don't have fucking time for you.
Yeah.
Point where you pepper spray my penis.
Anybody in society who is legitimately racist, there are some people who are actually in prominent positions in society who are like vile racists. There aren't very many though.
Right.
Most people.
And by the way, black people don't want you like taking a knee. They're like, ooh,
Yeah.
okay, just look, all that stuff you did back then, just cut it out.
Yeah.
and we'll be good.
Yeah,
You're
totally.
making me uncomfortable.
Totally. It's like it's like you fucked a girl way back in the day and your buddy starts dating her. The more you bring it up and talk about it,
Right.
it just makes everybody queasy.
It's weird.
Yes.
It's weird.
That's what talking about race all the time is.
Yeah.
It's talking to your buddy about his current girlfriend and
Yeah.
how you fucked her 10 years ago and
Yeah.
how you're really sorry for it. Let it go.
Yeah, I agree. We've reached that point, but we did have to go through. Dude, I'm making this a Joe Rogan podcast. So let me know if this bores you, rat dick. But when you really read, I've been doing some deep reading on history, as all aging white men do. We eventually start collecting gold coins. And that was a Shane Gillis joke.
I'm into that too right now.
I'm reading
as I get older.
Yeah, I'm reading about like the antebellum South before the Civil War. This was a horrendously. I mean, this country was built on theft, murder, and racism.
Okay.
Whites.
Tell us-
That was the charter. Like, you go back and read about the founding fathers. They were like, "We're going to make this country equal for white men." They said that. So they're not when these crazy
Give us an
woke
anecdote.
fucks.
Give us an anecdote from that reading.
I'd have to pull it up. I don't remember how
Like pit bulls chasing an escaped slave through a fucking field or something.
No. Oregon, where I'm from.
Yeah.
As soon as they voted to make it a state and they got approved by DC, they were like, we are making this a non-slave state. Why? Not because we're good guys. It's because we don't want any fucking black people here.
Wow.
And that was the best that it got. That was the best. This was a horrendously racist country.
Yeah.
And that's a fact. And
Yeah.
it was built off 4 million. And it got rich from selling cotton to Britain.
Yeah.
That was taken from, this criminality that was called slavery.
Think how
so that happened.
Wouldn't it be
pepper
dope?
spray my cock
I mean,
tonight?
think how I'd love to.
And the fact that my fucking racist family from Ohio doesn't give a shit that their white daughter's dating a black dude now
Progress.
shows you that it's the best fucking country in the world.
Yeah.
Because we turned it around quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Go look at Brazil.
Yeah, they're
Places
so
that had-
racist all over the world.
So racist all
Yeah.
over the world.
Is Brazil? Because Brazil is
But it had slavery till 1888. It's a good comp because there's a shitload of black
1888.
people
Yep.
and a lot of racism. And
this
it's
day.
still to this day one of the most racist, classist, fucked up places on earth.
I'm trying to think.
Carried over from slavery,
Right.
I know so many Brazilians from jiu-jitsu, and almost all of them, like the lightest they get is Leo. That's like the lightest they get.
That's the lightest they get.
Yeah.
Leo would be a rich.
Yeah,
white,
I'm
a rich
a white
white
Brazilian.
Brazilian.
Yeah,
Sure.
Yeah. And I would like if my daughter dated a black Brazilian, I'd be pissed.
You know,
Oh, you'd be pissed,
dude. Fabio,
Are you kidding me?
My buddy Fabio, Poa Girafa, is like I had a legendary jiu-jitsu coach who I've told so many stories about, who is just like a caricature of Brazilian masculinity and degeneracy. Like owns a pit bull, Brazilian jiu-jitsu black belt, cheats on every spouse he's ever had. Fucking when he goes to Brazil, just getting kicked out of whorehouses, blacked out,
and you know
fighting
he's
on
got
the beach.
You know he's got a dick on him.
Got a
You've seen
fucking
those
cock
Brazilian
on him.
porn? Those fucking cocks. You're
Yeah.
just like God.
They all
damn.
go up her ass.
Right.
They all go up Canelo Skin's fucking
While
ass.
she's sleeping.
Okay,
I haven't seen that one yet.
I mean,
relax.
Hey, relax, man.
Probably though. You're probably right though, Radek. But it seems like if you're Brazilian, like there are degrees of dark skin, but like
Yeah.
everybody's kind of cut from the same
Yeah.
gene cloth.
But I think, dude, this country was built on money. I think that was the way to go. That was the right move. Like this country, it was built not on like religion, like every other country, right? Like divide. It's like this is a place where you come
most money.
to make as much money as you. It was a land grab from the beginning. They
Yeah.
were like,
Right.
just come and get money, and it worked out. Because now the only thing that matters is if you have money. That's the great divider.
Yes.
Which is better than what's going on in fucking Gaza.
Yes.
Like all those fanatics on both
Yes.
sides are driven by like the higher power.
Yeah,
and here
right.
it's like, dude, it don't matter. We don't leave your dumb religion at home.
Yeah.
Leave your dumb skin color. Nobody cares.
Right.
It's so true.
Are you
dude.
making cake or not?
That's
Right.
what you see Donald Trump back in the day. Donald Trump would be like, he would schmooze with anybody
Yeah.
who had money and was important. Mike Tyson, fucking
sure.
ghetto ass rapper.
He was
Diddy.
fucking progressive.
If Donald Trump is kissing your ass, like that is America right
Yes,
there.
yes.
Donald Trump is America.
Absolutely.
You are, it doesn't matter if you are a rapper from the fucking streets. If you got a pad in the hills now, we idolize you.
Yes.
It doesn't matter if you are fucking Elton John sucking dicks
Yeah.
on a piano bench.
Yeah.
We fucking idolize
Yep.
you. And Europe, it's all about your family name.
Yes,
It's
correct.
about status and class. Whereas here, it's
and it's harder to move up in Europe too. Even now,
I didn't
It's
know
way-
that.
Oh, it's way harder to move up.
well, there's their economy isn't as robust, so there's that, I'm sure.
There's that, higher taxes, and like
Yeah.
in France, like you said, if your dad is an
bitches.
electrician,
Yeah.
you take a test in high school, and if you don't get a high enough score, you like can't even get into a college. You go to like a trade school and you be an electrician. Not that there's anything wrong with that. And actually,
bitches in France.
you can actually make money in America as a
Yeah.
tradesman.
I
But
think
like,
we need some trade schools in America.
we do. We've gone too far this way.
Yeah.
But my point is, like, it's very class.
Yeah.
You kind of just do the class shit that you were born into.
Yeah.
It's a little more fluid here, up and down.
And their
Yeah.
entrepreneurship is not as fetishized there either. Like you go
Right.
to Italy and everybody's like, the fucking shops are all closed at 2 p.m. Like, are they going to come back today? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe it's a siesta.
My buddy lives in Greece. He moved there during the pandemic.
Oh, wow.
And he's like, dude, he's like, and like we like romanticize these Greeks with like, I just smoke and drink all day, and they do.
Right.
You know what they also fucking fret about all the time? Fucking money.
Right.
Because they don't have none.
There's none.
So it turns out it's better to make a lot of money.
Yeah.
You worry less about money when you have some of it.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we're on to something here in this country.
Yeah,
You know what I
agreed.
mean? We just got to get rid of the political class. Like in California, all the Democrats have to get voted out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like there has to be.
Yeah.
We're probably still fucked.
Yeah.
But it's better for now.
Yeah, there's.
Than be
I
in
mean,
most other places, I think.
in 2020, it became mainstream to resent the American way of life. It always
It did.
existed like that in academia.
Right.
Like academics and radical college students always hated what America stood for.
Yeah.
But it became corporate to think that way
Yes.
in 2020. And it's
Yeah,
finally
exactly.
starting to now. I think with the Hamas thing, now you see like Bill Ackman and these big hedge fund managers, these guys who fucking